Fundamentals 5, Self-Taught Beginner Strokes. As I've said, most people, including myself, started playing tennis without getting any coaching, and thus are self-taught. The resulting beginner strokes come about from trial and error, attempting to duplicate what the people you are playing with are doing, or what you see the pros doing on TV, with your brain doing the best it can to make adjustments to get the ball to go over the net and into your opponent's court. In either case, you're probably going to end up with a set of weak strokes that only work for playing with beginners. The reason for this is that if you try to duplicate the strokes of the people you're playing with, they are probably self-taught, and so their strokes are likely poorly constructed and are only good for beginner play. And if you try to duplicate the pros' strokes, it's nearly impossible to tell what they're doing because their rackets and bodies move so fast. That's why you need coaching. Here are some typical adjustments that your brain makes. Beginners use short strokes to minimize errors. If you have a short swing, you probably won't hit the ball long. This is what you'll see typically with the beginner. They won't follow through. Not much of a backswing, not much of a follow through. The pro, racket way back, follow through way in. Unfortunately, you're also likely to hit the ball into the net with a short swing. So another adjustment your brain makes is to angle the racket face up to the sky, so that in spite of having a short swing, the ball will go over the net. Doing this, short swing doesn't work with a vertical racket face, so change the angle. Change the angle, short swing, and it'll go over the net. For drive shots, not slices, pros have a roughly vertical racket face at ball contact, lifting the ball over the net with the rising racket head at ball contact rather than tilting the racket face up towards the sky, and have a significant backswing and follow through, which allows them to generate inertia during a significant forward swing before ball contact and have maximum racket head speed at ball contact because they don't slow the racket head before contact, which happens with a short follow through. So if you have a short backswing, you can't get much velocity and much inertia into the ball. Long backswing, you get a lot of it. Same thing with the follow through. If I stop my follow through here, the racket starts slowing down early. Whereas if I stop my follow through here, you get a really high racket head speed through ball contact, which is roughly here. Another problem with having a short swing is you tend to use muscle to get the ball over the net rather than the inertia of your body and racket. One more beginner adjustment is that your brain makes is when your opponent hits you a short ball, your brain tells you to lean forward and reach out in front of you to hit the ball, which results in angling the racket face up toward the sky, which helps get the ball over the net, just like when you use a short swing. Pros deal with short ball by moving their feet and getting to the ball before hitting it, so that they can hit the ball the same way they do as when the ball comes to them. So if the ball is short, the beginner will typically do this. They'll reach out in front, and again, the racket face is facing up toward the sky. Hit it way out here. The pro doesn't do that. Pro approaches the ball, and then they can have a vertical racket face at contact. That's what they'll do generally. Obviously, if they can't reach the ball, if they're running full tilt, then they can barely get it. They'll do that, but that's rare.